Today, we're diving into something really fascinating, how the seafood we enjoy travels from the ocean to our plates. It's a process that spans continents, uses massive ships, containers, and some serious logistics. You might love a fresh plate of sushi or some perfectly grilled octopus, but have you ever thought about how that seafood gets to you? Well, it's not as simple as catching a fish and shipping it overnight. There's a lot that happens behind the scenes. Let's talk about the fishing side first. Commercial fishing is done on a massive scale. We're talking about huge trawlers going out into the deep sea, catching everything from tuna to shrimp. These boats are sometimes out for weeks at a time, navigating some of the roughest waters in the world. It's not just a matter of catching the seafood, they've got to keep it fresh. So they use special freezing technologies right there on the boat to make sure the seafood stays at top quality before it even hits the shore. Now let's move to the next step: processing and packaging. Once the seafood is offloaded, it doesn't immediately head to your local grocery store. First, it goes through processing plants where it's cleaned, cut, packaged, and sometimes even cooked, depending on what the end product is going to be. This part is crucial because it has to be done quickly to maintain freshness, especially for premium seafood like lobster or high-grade tuna. From here, it's frozen and ready to be shipped across the world. Here's where the big logistics come in. You ever wonder how seafood from, say, Japan or Norway ends up on plates in New York or Los Angeles? This is where containers and shipping lines play their role. Massive container ships transport seafood globally, moving thousands of tons at a time. These containers are refrigerated, what's called reefer containers, to keep the seafood at the perfect temperature throughout the journey. These ships cross oceans, sometimes taking weeks, depending on where the seafood is headed. But thanks to advanced logistics, the seafood remains fresh, making it feel like it was caught just yesterday when it arrives at your local market. Now, here's a wild fact: about 90% of seafood in the US is imported. That means most of what we eat has traveled thousands of miles. Think about all the steps that go into that, from the fishermen to the factories to the massive shipping vessels, all the way to your local distributor. It's a logistical masterpiece, one that's often invisible to consumers, but so critical for the food supply chain. But it doesn't stop there. Once the seafood reaches the port, it's offloaded and transported by truck to distribution centers, restaurants, and grocery stores. We're talking about a race against time. Seafood, especially fresh varieties, has a short shelf life, so every minute counts. And let's not forget the importance of sustainability here. Overfishing and environmental concerns are huge issues in the seafood industry. So many companies are now focusing on sustainable practices, whether it's the type of fishing gear used or following quotas to ensure certain species aren't overfished. Some even use blockchain technology to track the seafood's journey from ocean to table, giving consumers the confidence that what they're eating is responsibly sourced. So the next time you're enjoying that shrimp cocktail or grilled salmon, remember there's a whole world behind every bite. It's more than just food on your plate. It's a global operation involving people from all corners of the earth, high-tech shipping containers, and some pretty sophisticated logistics. If you found this breakdown interesting, make sure to hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and stay tuned for more insights into the world of food production and delivery. Trust me, there's a lot more to explore when it comes to how your food travels the globe to reach you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.